Welcome to Little English Studio, the channel where history, culture, and language come together in clear and simple English. Today, we travel deep into the jungles of northern Guatemala to a place where stone pyramids rise above the forest canopy and echoes of an ancient civilization still whisper through the trees. This is Tikal, one of the greatest cities of the Maya world, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a window into the mysteries of a vanished civilization. Long before Europeans arrived in the Americas, the Maya civilization flourished across Mesoamerica, the lands we now call Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. The Maya were not one empire but a network of city-states, each with its own king, nobles, farmers, and artisans. They built towering pyramids, developed advanced mathematics and astronomy, created a complex writing system, and recorded their history on stone monuments called stelae. Among all the Maya cities, Tikal stood out as one of the largest, richest, and most powerful. It was the beating heart of the Maya world for centuries. Tikal's history stretches back more than 2,000 years. People first settled here around 1000 BCE, but it was between 200 and 900 CE that Tikal became a true metropolis. The city grew in the heart of the Petane rainforest, a dense jungle filled with howler monkeys, jaguars, and tropical birds. From the air today, the pyramids of Tikal look like stone islands rising from a green sea. The Maya cleared parts of the forest, built reservoirs for water, and created farmland to support a population that may have reached over 100,000 people at its peak. The city was ruled by powerful kings, often called the Ajor. Each king sought to expand Tikal's influence through warfare, diplomacy, and marriage alliances. The most striking features of Tikal are its massive stone temples, many over 60 meters high. These pyramids were not only places of worship but also symbols of royal power. Some of the most famous include Temple of the Great Jaguar, built around 732 CE by King Jasor Chankay Awil. It rises 47 meters and served as his tomb. Its steep staircase and roof comb dominate the Great Plaza. Temple of the Masks, built for his Queen Lady 12 Macaw, facing Temple I across the plaza. Temple IV, the tallest structure in Tikal, reaching 70 meters. From its summit you can see the tops of other pyramids peeking above the jungle canopy. Temple V and Temple VI, each with their own unique design and history. The city also had palaces, ball courts, causeways, and thousands of smaller structures. The Great Plaza was the ceremonial heart, where rituals, sacrifices, and public gatherings took place. Tikal's monuments are decorated with carvings, glyphs, and stelae, stone slabs recording the deeds of kings, victories in battle, and religious ceremonies. What was daily life like in Tikal? Most people lived in modest stone or thatched houses on the outskirts. They farmed maize, beans, squash, and cacao. They traded salt, obsidian, jade, feathers, and textiles with other Maya cities. The nobility and royal family lived in grand palaces, surrounded by scribes, artists, and priests. The elite commissioned art, planned temples, and observed the stars to guide rituals. Religion was central to life. The Maya believed in many gods connected to nature, the sun, rain, maize, and death. They also believed in a sacred tree, the ceiba, connecting the heavens, earth, and underworld. Priests performed sacrifices, sometimes animals, sometimes humans, to honor the gods and ensure balance in the universe. The blood of kings and nobles was considered especially powerful, offered through painful rituals of self-sacrifice. Tikal was not alone. The Maya world was filled with rival cities, Calakmul, Caracol, Capan, and many others. Tikal and Calakmul in particular were fierce rivals, fighting wars that lasted for centuries. These wars were not only about land, but also prestige, tribute, and divine favor. Kings of Tikal used marriage to secure alliances, sending daughters to foreign courts. Victories were celebrated with stelae showing rulers towering over captive enemies. Despite the violence, these conflicts pushed Maya culture to new heights, inspiring art, architecture, and innovation. The Maya of Tikal were skilled astronomers. They built observatories to track the sun, moon, Venus, and other planets. Their calendar system was among the most accurate in the ancient world. For example, the 260-day ritual calendar guided religious ceremonies. The 365-day solar calendar tracked the agricultural year. The long count calendar recorded history over thousands of years. At Tikal, buildings were aligned with celestial events. On solstices and equinoxes, the sun would rise or set in perfect alignment with certain temples, a dramatic display of cosmic order. This connection between sky and stone gave kings divine authority, linking their rule to the heavens. Despite its greatness, Tikal eventually fell. By the late 9th century, the city was largely abandoned. Why? Scholars suggest many reasons. Overpopulation may have strained farmland and resources. Deforestation and soil exhaustion reduced food supplies. Warfare drained the city's strength. Climate change, evidence shows severe droughts hit the Maya region during this period. Whatever the cause, by around 900 CE, Tikal's glory had faded. The jungle reclaimed the temples, covering them in silence and mystery. For centuries, Tikal lay hidden, known only to local Maya communities who still honored its sacred sites. In the 19th century, explorers and archaeologists brought Tikal to the attention of the world. Clearing the jungle revealed enormous pyramids rising above the trees. Excavations uncovered tombs, artifacts, and inscriptions that told the story of Tikal's kings. Today, Tikal is recognized as one of the greatest archaeological treasures of the Americas. In 1979, UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site for both its cultural and natural value, a city in the jungle, where history and nature coexist. Visiting Tikal today is an unforgettable experience. Tourists enter through forest paths, where toucans and monkeys call overhead. Suddenly, a massive pyramid appears through the trees, a vision of the ancient world. Climbing Temple IV at sunrise, you can watch the mist rise over the jungle as the tops of temples break through the clouds. It feels like stepping into another world, suspended between past and present. Tikal is not only a tourist site. For the modern Maya people, it remains sacred ground. Ceremonies honoring their ancestors are still performed here, linking today's communities with their ancient heritage. Tikal teaches us many lessons about the brilliance of human creativity, architecture, astronomy, art, and language, about the dangers of imbalance when population, resources, and climate fall out of harmony, about resilience, for the Maya people did not vanish. Their descendants live across Guatemala and beyond, speaking Maya languages, practicing traditions, and keeping the spirit of their ancestors alive. The ruins of Tikal are not just relics of the past. They are bridges to the present, reminders of a civilization that once flourished in harmony with, and sometimes in conflict with, the natural world. Thank you for joining us on this journey to Tikal, the ancient Maya city in the heart of Guatemala's jungle. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to Little English Studio. Here, we bring you the world's greatest landmarks and civilizations, explained in clear and simple English. Stay curious, keep learning, and join us next time as we continue exploring the wonders of our world.